How do you see the role of increasing significance of IEIA in the Indian exhibition scenario?
See, the association, if you see by number of years, it's at the nascent stage because this is just the fifth seminar, so we are just 5-year-old body. But at the same time, all major exhibition organizers, they have reposed the faith in the association, and the body is a true body representing their interest, and also true body which is representing them. We are representing about 80% of the total trade of India through this association. So all major players are members of association. So we personally feel that this number is growing. We started with just about 10%. Today we are now having 80%. And this 80% is also all the active members. Members have gathered here from all remote places. So we have here representation from Coimbatore, even from places, small places like Guwahati in the northeast. We are also very glad that all 5 important segments of this industry, that is a venue provider, exhibition organizers, logistic players, service providers and media, they are present here in their full capacity.
We see that the latest FTP of India clearly states that India has to nearly double the amount of turnover it has been doing so far, reaching $900 billion. Do you think exhibition is going to play a very critical role in achieving this landmark figure?
See, for India, trade fair and exhibitions are basically a kind of a gateway for exports. If you see, major show organizers are, other than India Trade Promotion Organizations, are the associations, and most of these associations, the major mandate is the export. Take for example Export Promotion Council for Handicraft, that organizes India's biggest shows, all vertical shows, about 6 shows known as Indian Handicraft Gift Fair, Indian Fashion Jewelry Show and other shows, and also New Delhi Fair. At the same time, in the engineering sector, like this time the Hanover, the show, we were the partner country and the lead was taken by Engineering Export Promotion Council. So basically the target in all these shows have been the exports, the shows organized by the APIDA or the show organized by the Gem and Jewelry. So major shows have a kind of a mandate of exports. I personally feel that whatever mentioned in the foreign trade policy is focusing very well through these trade shows, and this will continue.
So today we see that a lot of international professionals have gathered in the meeting, and is there any particular deal that has been signed with the international associates?
See, this is the first day. The very first networking was yesterday evening, and in the yesterday evening networking, normally 70% delegates they reach, and the very first day is today. The operative day comes from today, and by the afternoon the very first lunch today is going to have over there. We have got the indication about the 2 MOUs that are being signed in this IEIA Open Seminar itself, and these 2 MOU, I think their information will be provided by the individuals itself. One is Mr. Naqvi's and one more MOU. Yeah.
Sir, IEIA has released research and finding on facts and figures about India's exhibition industry. Are these will these researches prove useful for the exhibition professionals?
See, the research does not mean a business. Let me accept this fact. But at the same time, the research is a kind of a guideline, and you can just find that how and which way the business is growing, or what are the gaps. So the basic objective is to find the major gaps, and through this major gap then we can also make our plannings, our strategies.
Mr. Narendra Modi is very pro exhibitions. How do you feel, sir, his strategies and his vision? Do you think it will be very useful in the coming years for the Indian exhibition scenario?
See, our Honorable Prime Minister is very dynamic, and he is a go-getter. As a matter of fact, a person like him, what is more important is the work, and the at the same time For him it's important to project, and I think exhibition is one of the mediums by which you can equally project yourself. So otherwise in Hindi there's a proverb known as Jangal mein mor nacha kisne dekha. If that is happening and nobody knows about what we have done, if there no buzz is created by that, then definitely the business will not take place. So by creating a buzz, there's always a mood is different, and there's a people are upbeated, and with that basically strategy, a lot of business also executed.
And sir, our honorable Prime Minister has also launched a Skill India campaign. Do you think somewhere the association can also do something to empower the people to generate more and more jobs?
See, in the panel discussion today about the role of association, I have specifically emphasized that it's very important that we should have a national occupational standards. And when we say national occupational standard, there should be job roles and national occupational standard for each job. And it's also important that these standards, whosoever trainees are there, their training should be equivalent to some academic qualifications. Under the National Skill Development Program, all these have been provided. Earlier, there was a training programs, there was a skilling, but at the same time, there was a no certificate which was equivalent to some educational degree in the country. But now all these NSD program, National Skill Development Program, in my opinion, my association will take my suggestion very seriously, and I am for it that we should have a service sector council for the exhibition industry. I am also Executive Director of Export Promotion Council for Handicraft. So I have already opened recently, they launched rather, a service sector council known as a Handicraft and Carpet Service Sector Council, which was launched by Mr. Rajiv Pratap Rudi, Skill Minister.
Sir, you have just inaugurated the newly formed association on service providers. How do you feel about that upcoming association?
See, forming association means there's a growth, and there are people who are concerned about their growth. There are people who are concerned about to go together, and I think if that is the sense prevailing in the industry, it's always a good sign. And I think European Union is one of the biggest example that even if all the countries have get together, they have a single currency, they have a single custom, they have a single road map, they have a single transactions. So, but every country has its own economy, and they are growing the way they wanted to grow. So that way, I think any association, anybody that comes with some mandate, definitely mandate would always be for good. And if the mandate is over there and association is there, IEIA would like to be associated with any such move that will ultimately bring growth to the sector.
My final question, sir, any remarks about exhibition showcase?
Exhibition Showcase is the one magazine which I regularly go through, and I find that its contents are really improving and they are very active. Exhibition Showcase in fact is present everywhere, and I can say it is the exhibition, it is the magazine that provides Sabki Khabar De aur Sabki Khabar Le for the exhibition sector. Thank you.